Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I created this holiday look for you guys using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Loose Glitters, which I was super excited about getting. I got this during the Sephora holiday sale, and it comes with 5 different loose glitters and glue adhesive. So I tested out one of the glitters today in addition to this Morphe palette that I also got during the sale. I think it was $31 at the Morphe store. Honestly, I only used like 2 shades from this palette. Also, if you want to see the whole OOTD, then don't forget to follow me on Instagram because I will be posting pictures of this look there as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep on watching. Alright guys, I've already got my eyebrows on and I've primed my face. Now I'm moving on to doing my face. I'm using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX11. And I know I mentioned that I don't like color correcting, so that's why I picked up this Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancer. It's actually a fairly old product. It's been like in the beauty world for quite a while now, and a lot of people rave about it. So I'm using that to correct the areas around my mouth because Asian women, this area tends to be darker. So I'm taking the brush Morphe M335 and I'm just taking a little bit. I heard that you only need very little product because this is very thick and it's full coverage. So I'm just applying this in the areas where I want to cover up extra, and I'm kind of using this as a color corrector. So this shade that I got has like an orange tint to it, so it's gonna help me. And I'm also going to apply that near the veiny areas underneath my eyes where I have eye bags. Now I'm moving on to foundation. I'm taking the Nars Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Aruba. I'm gonna put a few squirts on the butt. The color that I'm using, Aruba, has like an olive undertone, which I think is really interesting because nowadays foundations are getting hip and they're like making shades with different undertones, because before it was just like beige or golden, and now they're finally recognizing that, like, you know, people have other undertones. I like to think that I have like a combination of olive and golden. I'm mostly olive because I'm very veiny in certain areas, and sometimes I feel like I have like a green tint underneath my skin. So, but I do like using golden foundations. Dude, I'm feeling this foundation. I want to see how it wears though. So now I'm going to go on to concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I just got this as well. This concealer is huge, by the way. Like, this tube is probably the biggest concealer that I own. Oh, and I'm in the shade Natural Beige. I'm going for full coverage today, so that's why I'm applying a lot, as you can see. Alright, for cream contour, I'm just taking the LA Girl Velvet Bronzing Stick, and this isn't necessarily a contour shade. This can be used as like a bronzer too because it's quite warm, but I'm going to use it just as a base for my powder contour later on. Also taking my concealer on my eyelids because I just like to use that as priming my eyelids rather than using a eyeshadow primer. It does the same thing and you can knock it out in one step. And to set the concealers, I'm using my Too Faced Peach Perfect loose powder. Make sure you get all the creases before you go ahead and set with the loose powder so you don't end up setting your creases. Eyebrow highlight, I did mention this already. I'm obsessed with MAC rice paper and I always use this as my eyebrow highlight. And I'm even extending it out because it's going to connect to my highlighter later on. I'm using the 39L Hit the Lights palette by Morphe. This palette is huge and this is what it looks like. First, I'm taking this light brown neutral shade right here as my crease color. I'm taking this dark brown shade and I'm deepening up my crease even more. And right now, of course, it's gonna look uneven. I feel like whenever I watch my videos, like for my makeup videos, watching myself do the eyeshadows as I'm editing, and I'm like, it looks like crap. But it always comes through, like, trust me. If you think your look looks like crap, keep going. I promise you, the more you blend, the more shadows you add, it's gonna look better and better. So you just have to play with it. I want to take like a pinky shadow, and this palette doesn't have the pink that I'm looking for. So I'm going to go into the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette. Going into this shade right here called Off Balance. I'm going to mix it into this dark brown. Okay, now I'm taking the Norvina palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I know you guys, I'm using like 3 different palettes, but I'm not getting the pink that I want. So I'm using this shade right here called Love. Going back into the Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde palette, and I'm taking this white shade right here. It's called Super Moon. I would suggest not doing your face makeup first. I'm just used to doing my face makeup first. That's why I always do it like that. Sometimes I do my eye makeup first, but when I do my eye makeup first, I end up taking like twice as long. It's Supernova, which is this pink glittery shade right here, and I'm gonna apply that to the centers. So I'm applying it to the center, and I'm going to kind of fade it into this other white shade because I want it to be multi-dimensional. Okay, now I'm taking this glitter set by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I got this also during the holiday sale at Sephora. This is a holiday set, and I think it was about $40 or $50, and it comes with these 5 full-size glitters, loose glitters. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm taking this shade right here, and this is in the shade Jolly. Oh my god, I can't take this off. And it also comes with a glitter adhesive, and I've never tried the Anastasia glitter adhesive, so I'm going to try that right now. I'm applying it. It looks like a nail polish. So you just kind of apply it straight to your eyelid. Now I'm applying this glitter onto the small brush, and I'm just going to pack it on. You want to make sure that you keep your eyes closed, because I opened my eyelid and the glitter adhesive stuck to the eyeshadow that I had on underneath and took it into my crease. I just realized I'm not wearing my nose pin. I better not forget to put it on because I look so weird without a nose pin. To basically apply it, you want to do section by section. I made the mistake of not doing that first, but I'm testing it out today. This is my first time playing with it, so be patient with me, y'all. I am moving on. I made a huge mess. There's glitter all over me. You want to use a fluffy brush when you're brushing away fallout, especially glitter, because it'll knock it off instead of like sticking it into your skin more. Now I'm taking my MAC Studio Fix powder in the shade NC40, and I'm going to clean up my eyeshadow. I'm not using the translucent powder to do this because I actually need coverage now because the shape of my eye makeup is kind of botched. The name of this brush is the Morphe E47, and I highly recommend this for cleaning up eyeshadow looks. It gives you a really nice line and it's easy to use. And now I'm going to take my crease shadow and go into this line so that it's a nice seamless blend. I kind of want an outer corner, so for that I'm going to take Passion. I'm actually going to take the synthetic brush that I used to apply the other eyeshadows because I don't want it to be that deep. I just want to kind of define it a little bit. And if I use another blending brush, I'm going to end up blending out all the glitter and it's going to make a huge mess. See, it's coming together a lot better now. Even I had almost lost faith in myself with this look because it was so messy before. I'm taking my Tarte eyeliner and I'm going to do my wing. Eyeliners to the NYX matte eyeliner. I'm taking the Tarte Tarteist glitter liner and I'm going to do a double wing. I'm taking the metallic side. If you got it on top of your black eyeliner, that's okay, just go over it. This requires a lot of patience. especially if you're doing it on yourself and your eyelashes get in the way over and over again. Now I'm going to put my eyelashes off camera. I'm taking the Ardell 811s. Okay, so I'm going in with my MAC Studio Fix powder, and this one is in the shade NC35, and I'm using that to clean up underneath my eyes. I also put my nose pin back in when my battery died, and I feel so much better as a person. Now I'm taking the Pat McGrath eyeliner, and I'm just going to line my waterline and tightline with this. I'm taking the shade Love, Incense, and Volatile to smoke out my lower lash line. I'm extending that out because it's giving me like a triple wing effect. And then for my underneath, this inner corner highlight, not my inner corner highlight, but the beginning of my lower lash line highlight, I'm going to take rose gold right here, and I'm going to apply that. To finish off the eyes, I'm just applying my Bad Gal Bang mascara. And since I have falsies on, I'm just meshing my real lashes into my fake ones. Alright, now we're going to finish up the face, since remember, we didn't finish our face yet. For that, I'm taking the LA Colors Contour Kit. I'm going to take a combination of these two dark shades and this one right here. Now I'm taking that skin tone shade in this palette, and I'm just going to apply that underneath my contour to clean it up. Taking the banana color from there, and I'm just using that to first do a matte highlight on my cheekbones before I go in with shimmer later on. I really like doing this because it definitely makes the highlight pop a lot. For blush, I'm taking Too Faced Love Flush. Blush is the first face makeup that fades for some reason. So I like to always apply just a little bit extra because I know it's gonna fade away anyway. And then right here, as you can see, I applied a little bit extra right at the apple of my cheeks. So what I'm gonna do for that is I'm gonna take my powder brush, and I'm just gonna tap this area out so that it's like a soft blend from my under eye highlight into my blush. I'm taking Champagne Pop by Becca. And then right here into my eyebrow bone highlight, I'm gonna apply a little bit on top so it blends into my eyebrow bone highlight as well, because I don't wanna see where my lines are starting and stopping anywhere on my face. I want everything to look very seamless, very blended, and then down the bridge of my nose. For lips, I'm taking a combination of Morphe Schoolgirl and Too Faced Liquid Matte in the shade Sellout, and I'm applying that. Sellout by Too Faced is kind of like a peachy nude or a peachy pink, and this is more of a frosty nude pink, so that's why I'm mixing them together. I'm gonna go change, and I'll come back and show you guys the whole look.